So here we are, headed to the future. This is Sless and Chester's hometown of the future. It's the city of Miguel, and that is the name of Sless's father. So you can infer from this that Sless stayed and rebuilt the town and named it after his father, and within 50 years' time, it prospered. And Deus hasn't really touched it, despite Sless being the founder of this town, and despite him sending those meteorites to basically attack Sless and party, he hasn't touched Sless's hometown. Harrison leaves us, but we know the way. The world is different, but the layout is the same. We can get to Venezia at least. We get the world map of the future. Literally world map of the future. So you can only take 4 party members with you into battle, but we have 5 now, so somebody has to stay behind. They still gain all experience from battle. They don't gain reduced experience. They get all experience, which is great. I love it when games do that. I hate it when characters fall behind. It's so stupid. Because I'm going to tell you right now, there are going to be party members I use for specific boss fights, and the fact that I don't have to grind them up is so nice. I can just switch them in, equip them correctly, and go. It's gonna be nice. We get that old-timey town music. Alright, so Chester is level 11. Ooh. That's not good. So right now, Chester is going to be useless to us. So he's going to stay in our reserves until he catches up. As much as I just went on a little mini rant about having to grind characters back up, that's going to be what happens to Chester. But we'll take care of him pretty quickly. I'm going to pause the recording real quick. I'm going to get a drink, and I'll be back. Well, I suppose the first thing we should do, I remember back in Ymir Forest, we actually got a bow as a drop. Stealth longbow, it's already what Chester has. That's unfortunate. Wow. I was really hoping that we could take that into the future and Chester was really hoping, you know? Just hoping. Anyway. Well, first things first. So it seems like this little statue, if you remember back in episode 1, we moved this statue to the back of the inn. It seems like it survived the destruction of Totus and remains here to this day. There we go. Okay, so the trick is to hold interact, or hold circle to close the text menu, the last text menu, but keep it held down and then move backwards. Then you can get the hourglass. I do need more orange gels. We should get some rune bottles, honestly. We got the money. So Paralyze is not stun. I would rather have a charm that prevented stun. Mystic symbols would be good. is magic lenses? Do you sell them? There it is. 10 of those. That should be okay. Ma'am? Alright, we need to find the inn. Or a weapon shop. I'll take a weapon shop. What do you got? So you'll find some elves and half-elves around the future world. If you missed some spells, not all spells, but some spells, you can buy them through these half-elves. I believe this one will sell you one in the future, or in right now. But we got all the past spells, so we don't really need them. That's pretty expensive. It's pretty worth it. I think I'd rather have a sword. Non-elemental? What am I using? Hold on. Celeste, what's your stuff? 200? 200? Yeah. Okay. Let's buy a Damascus. I'll buy one of those. Composite bow for Chesto. Actually, you know what? Let's use a rune bottle. Let's save some money. Firstly, what is it, a charm bottle? Yeah, okay, we'll use a rune bottle on a charm bottle. That'll turn it into... Da 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 da. I don't know what it turned into. A miracle charm, yeah, this is it. Now we get a 50% discount on the next shop, and since we're buying a lot of stuff here, let's do it. So now everything's half price. Oh, we can just buy mithril meshes now. That's so nice. Yeah, everybody's getting an upgrade. Oh, well, okay, this is gonna dig into the old coin purse here. Ugh. It's worth it, I guess. That was my... yeah, okay. Alright, so everybody's decked out and ready for the future. Alright, this is a church. Oh ho! So, Martel is no longer a forgotten goddess. This church, at least, almost deifies and worships Martel, the spirit of the world tree. The future ain't so bad. A chef. We learned potato stew. So in the future, there are collectible items that involved in a long fetch quest, trade quest, side quest. They don't get you anything except to fill out your item encyclopedia, but we'll do it when we can. Alright, so this is what we need. We need to just look at the inn real quick. Talk to people. No, talk to everybody. Oh, I'm it. Tag, you're it. No, you're it. Just want to make sure there's no things. Okay. Let's take a rest in the... Ooh, wait, before we do that. No, stop, stop. Before we do anything, firstly, let's finish looking around. Seems like the swordsman's school was rebuilt. So in Euclid, now there's a Colosseum, and there's a combat tournament every day. And that's the reason why everyone's flocking to this swordsmanship school to learn the basics. Everybody wants to compete in the Colosseum. Maybe Sless is the one who built this, but Sless is nowhere to be found in this future. It would be nice to see like an old man Sless somewhere, just not named Sless, but you can figure out it's him. This student is talking about a spirit, the spirit of Origin. Now we called upon Origin to fix the Pact Rings back in Ymir Forest. So we know it's real, but... So now we learn Phoenix Dance. Another arcane art. Unfortunately, it's Phoenix, so it has a high chance of jumping over enemies. Can I turn myself to manual? Okay, just want to do that before I get into combat. We're back to manual. Mirror. Just imagine if that were Sless right there, and the reason he couldn't go fight Deos is because he has back problems now. Anyway, before we do anything else, let's watch some skits. Chester is part of our party now, so he's got to have something to say.
ここが未来の世界か。見たところあまり変わり映えはしないな。
でも魔法は使えるみたいだよ。
ミゲールの町。僕の父さんの名前のついた町。おい、どうかしたのか？あ、いや、なんでもないよ。
ねえねえ、私に料理教えて。それはダメ？いつまでも失敗ばかりじゃかっこ悪いじゃん。いえ、人には得意不得意がありますから。そう、他のことで取り戻せばいいと思います。そっか、そうだよね。うん、そうする。ありがとね。
アセリア歴4304年、英雄はダオスを追って再び時間を超えた。一度目は辛く険しい旅だった。だが今は違う。彼の傍らには心を許し合った唯一無二の親友の姿があった。二人の力が合わさった時、彼らの前に敵は存在しない。そう、たとえそれがダオスであろうとも。
あのさ、勝手なナレーションつけるのやめないか。
まあ気にすんなよ。
よし、トーティスの南の森まで行ってみるか。そうだな、久しぶりだし行ってみよう。
わーい、森だ森だ。
おいおい、そんな余裕があるのか？
私は賛成です。ユグドラシルの様子も見ておきたいですし。
そうそう、固いこと一個なしなし。
ま、皆がそう言うなら仕方ないか。ただし少しだぞ。
なんか弱そう。
くそ、 見てろ、絶対にあいつを見返してやるからな。
50年後の世界ということは、
私たちはここでは70歳近いお年寄りということになるのですね。
170歳のババアもいるけどな。
うっさいな。
いいじゃないか。ハーフエルフは長生きなんだろ。私なんかどう考えてもこの世界では墓石の下で眠っているよ。
ってことはゾンビ状態？
悪か。ほっといて。
聞いてくれよ。俺がダオスを倒すなんてな。
あのさ、
なんだ、つまらなかったか。
あんたたち頭のレベルは一緒みたいね。
That one was a nice callback. I mean, Celeste and Mint had a similar skit earlier in the game with the whole douse.
あたたたた。持病の尺が。
おい、大丈夫か？しっかりするんだ。
ほっとけよ、そんなの。
ちょっと待てよ。いくらなんでもあんまりだろ。
頭を押さえてるやつのどこが尺なんだよ。
あ、言われてみれば。
だって尺に触るって言うじゃん。それって頭にくることだから頭が痛いってことでしょ。
それ見ろ。お前本当に料理下手くそだな。
そういうあんたはどうなのよ。
俺か？俺はバッチリだぜ。誰かと違ってな。
うっさいな。いいじゃない。人には得意不得意があるんだから。
そんなんじゃ嫁のもらい手もないんじゃないか。
だ、いいもん。私は料理のできる旦那をもらうから。
Bit of a foreshadowing there.
アルバニスタへ向かうとしよう。
また船に乗るんだね。
なあ、船ってどこから乗るんだ？
ベネツィアだよ。ユークリッドのもっと北の方さ。
そこでハリソンさんと合流しましょう。
アルバニス
Alright. So back inside Miguel, we're gonna stay at the inn. And during the night, we get a scene with Chester. Feeling left out. I mean, what he's saying is true. Everybody else is just so much stronger than him now, and he's got a lot of catching up to do. So he's staying out all night training, almost every night. It's not like he can sleep either. He still has nightmares of the time Totus Village was destroyed, and he lost his sister. So Chester gains a ton of experience from this event. And he gains a new art, too. Quite possibly his best art. So Chester gains 11 levels throughout the night. And he gains the... I think it's one of these. It's one of these abilities, right here. He has 3 elemental abilities and Sonic Bash. Did we get the right one? I think it's this one. One of them is really good. I'll have to use Chester at some point to find out. But anyway, let's stay at the inn one more time. Well, first, let's just make sure we do this right. Let's go outside, let's go back to the swordsmanship school, talk to the receptionist, then go back. Stay the night again, and if we did things correctly, this time we should have a scene with Sless. Yeah. That's Kid Sless with his father, Miguel, teaching him the basics. Stygian blade art. So upon having a dream about his father using Stygian blade, Sless now has the ability to use it for himself. It is not an ability you can equip. It's like if I go here, Stygian blade, I don't think it actually shows up. But you can actually use it during battle under certain conditions. Firstly, if at any point in battle you are at full health, and then at any point in the battle after that you are brought down to critical health, you can hold square, X, and circle at the same time, and you will unleash the Blade of Ascension, the Stygian Strike. And it is his most powerful ability. If we play correctly, you will never see it, but you know me, I'm going to die a lot, and therefore we'll see it a lot. Alright, so let's take a little detour here. Let's head down to Yggdrasil. Let's see how things have changed. Firstly, have the treasures been restocked? It's looking like a no. That is a new person. Weak to fire. Archie. You know what, I'm gonna turn on everything. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's fine. It's not a fire attack. It's fine. Nothing up here. Looks like there are no treasures here. New enemies, though, which is fine. Ooh, 2 new enemies. Things are a lot less dangerous now that Deus is not up in our grill. Alright, any scenes with Martel? I'm sure Mint just does have nothing to say about the gravestone here. You know, I wish the AI was a little bit more intelligent. We know that their weakness is fire, because we scanned them, but Archie is just really reluctant to use fire attacks. Oh well. She still hits like a truck. Anything with Martel? Nothing? Okay, that's fine. We got some new enemies. Worth it. Archie is just a powerhouse. Clarth doesn't compare, sadly.
Antidote.
Alright, let's head on north once again to the mountain pass. As soon as we get there. Alright, the mountain pass has the exact same layout, past, present, and future. If you want treasure, you go north. If I were a game designer, I would change it just slightly, so if you wanted treasure, you go west. Well, this is interesting. Using rocks on birds. The Pokemon logic. just went right through them. Okay. I don't think I like Rock Mountain. The big rock missed the bird. It seems like the big rock only hits enemies that are directly underneath it. I think we're going to turn off Rock Mountain. It's not a good spell. Not a good spell. Thank you, you finally used their weakness. And it hardly did anything? I think God's Breath and Indignation are just that much more powerful. I think maybe... I think maybe we just use God's Breath and Indignation. That's a bit unfortunate. Archie and Clarth can take the left side. Oh, they really took the left side. By comparison, I am not pulling my weight. Alright, just one treasure in the future, guarded by one last random battle. Get a Rebirth doll, which I don't think I've ever explained Rebirth dolls. They're pretty self-explanatory. If you equip them as an accessory and you die, you automatically get revived, as if somebody used a life bottle on you. It's not really worth using an accessory slot for them, because they break after a use, and, well, other accessories are more useful. We're not really worried about running out of TP. There's plenty of places we can go to refresh our TP. We might as well stop by Archie's father's house and check that after visiting this town. I don't know if that's still a free rest. It'd be interesting if it was. It would also be interesting if we saw a girl who was future Archie, because she's a half-elf and she would probably live till this year. And if that woman, older, more mature, didn't tell us she was Archie, that would have been interesting. I don't think that happens, but it would have been interesting. Anyway, first off, let's stop by Euclid. Now, Euclid has been redesigned. It has a coliseum. And stuff. Ooh, that girl looks angry. What's up? Okay. So that's why she's angry. The wife is left at home to take care of triplets. Oof. That husband needs to start pulling his weight. Oh, she's here. Wow, or he's here. Wow, what an asshole. Literal asshole. Go home. Take care of your kids. Let me talk to the sister. Alright, the item shop. I think everything looks the same. The mystic symbol would be nice to have for somebody if I was using magic. Probably Archie. Just reduces cast time. Along with another fairy ring in the future to reduce TP cost. She'd just be absolutely devastating. I don't want to use a thrust weapon. I'm good. Same stuff as Miguel. A fine shield. Just out of my way, out of my way. We're looking for this shop, the grocer. So we can buy this child apples. Forever. It's actually costing us money. Eventually, he'll say something different. Huh. Seems that child is a bottomless pit. I'm not sure if there's anything new to say there, but I think that'll be it. Ooh, radishes are expensive. Let's continue going around town, just looting everything, talking to everyone. Yeah, this dog can sing. What, is he gonna bark us a little tune, or what's happening? Good doggo. Alright, we can go up, but let's not yet. Let's see, do we need anything from a tool shop? Not really. The mystic symbol? No, we're good. Start from the bottom over here. Oh, we already been here. It's the wife. And the asshole husband. And a cat. Good kitty. Meow. So if you remember way back in episode 1-ish, this was Sless's uncle's house. Sless's uncle died. It is now the Academy of Science. It's been remodeled and redesigned. Now a dormitory of science. Ooh, they got a little hot tub. Alright, ma'am, out of my way. So in the future, when Deus re-emerged, the first thing he did was destroy the kingdom of Midgard. It is now gone. And for whatever reason, these guys are continuing to research magic technology. Now, we know that magic technology is going to lead to the destruction of magic at Mana, but no one else got the memo, even in the future. Alright, let's head up to the castle. Hold on, he's judging me. He's judging me about my titles. Let's, no. Judge me now. I see. Is that all you have to say? What the? Okay, we got a reaction. So the martial artist competition is inside the castle grounds, but we're not here for that. We're here for treasure. I need to talk to the king. Now, the king, the legend of Sless, has been passed down 50 years or so. We're here to annihilate Deus, so he gives us some money. It gives us 80,000, which will replenish some of the money that we spent back in Miguel. Oh hey, a Black Knight. Not the Black Knight, but a Black Knight. The Legend of Ishtar, the goddess Ishtar. To protect the goddess Ishtar from the demon Druaga, the hero Gilgamesh and the Shrine Maiden Ki sent out and defeated the demon. But it is really just a legend? I have my doubts. Yes. Right, so interestingly, 9 items from the legend already exist in this world. A sword, a helmet, a suit of armor, a pair of gauntlets, a pair of boots, a staff, and 2 shields. Wait, that's only 8. The last one, it lights the darkness, or something. So apparently there are 9 legendary items to find throughout the world now. Okay. Let's go up to the 3rd floor. I would. How do I get to the 3rd floor? Oh, there's a lot of people here trying to watch the tournament. It's nice that the king just lets people enter his castle. Like, it's a public space now. So we can trade our black card for a brown card, another collectible item. It does nothing but fill in our item collection rate. But that's fine. I think to the lower right is a chef. We learn how to make steak. It's about damn time. Now, at the moment, we can enter the arena. However, we will die. We'll just die. It's not really possible at the moment. We'll come back here soonish for a round, but not the whole thing. I think you have to do the arena 9 times successfully to do everything, and that is a really hard feat. Let's stop by the inn before we go. I don't think we get any anything for this sleep. All right. Now let's head out and start making our way back to Venezia. We can stop by the Lone Valley of the Wind, where we got Sylph earlier in the game, but not quite yet. We'll come back there a little later. And if you notice, Hamel is completely gone. It's been 150 years. That town is just no longer on the map. Alright, it's a pretty straight shot to Venezia. If you notice, the world map looks a lot lusher and greener now. I think these battles are just taking up time at this point. They've got more health, but with Archie's spells, they're just gonna die. Alright, here at Venezia, let me just check out the skits real quick. Oh, there's more.
おい、こんなところで何しているんだ。
見ての通りだよ。このままじゃ本当にお荷物になっちまうからな。
それで一人で修行していたのか？
いいか、あのバカ女には絶対に言うなよ。
ああ、わかったよ。
Seems like Chester's really getting a rivalry going with Archie.
アルバニスタへ向かうとしよう。
また船に乗る。
Alright, so Venezia looks just about the same. The first thing we want to do is go into the mayor's house. And we'll see his daughter practicing the piano. She's just a beginner, but she's got some talent. She demands that Mint teach her how to play the piano. And we're going to do this scene 5 times. It really looks like you can just cut through this area right here. Feels like there should be a gap right here, the way the graphics are, but there's not, so we go around. Is there a skit based on Chelsea? No, okay. She is just legit already better than me after only 2 days. My parents tried to teach me how to play piano back when I was a kid. They even got like a, we had a really, really old computer. Huge computer. And they got a piano that you could plug into the computer and some software for it. They went all out trying to teach me how to play piano. I was horrible at it. I don't have the hands for it. Oh, she's picking up the pace. Chelsea seems to really like Mint now. Really attached to her. No longer the spoiled brat around her. This might be the last time, or it might be the 4th time, depending on how the game counts 1 to 5. Does it start with 0, or does it start with 1? Now Mint's a professor. Alright, just once more. Oh, she's got her whole family and an audience. Oh, not her family, but just an audience. Now we get to hear her recital. She's a pro now. Mint earned the new title, Professor Adnate. We get the Statue of Dreams collectible. Now, if you remember the Liat Trading Company, we helped Elwyn and Nancy get married. And we see, well, that looks like Elwyn. Stephen, his descendant, is the spitting image of Elwyn. And his sister works as his secretary. Looks just like Nancy. Now, they wouldn't be here if we didn't do their side quest. In this house is a half-elf that'll teach you some magic if you need it, but we already know them. Let's see here. Is it this boat? No, it is not. There's not even a captain on that boat. Anyway, to progress, we need to go to this grocer. Ignore that. We're not progressing yet. Buy a kelp. Can I buy a melon? No. If you have a melon and a kelp, I'll buy a couple things. You can trade it to this guy. Okay, so we have... I didn't know we had a melon. I thought we didn't. But we do. So you trade him a melon and a kelp, and you get the green card collectible. And now we're ready to progress. We go to this boat down here, and we meet up with Harrison, who is right here. It seems Deus is sending his monsters out to terrorize the sea again. So we need to figure out another way across the ocean. Harrison recommends Euclid, the science academy there. Thankfully, they just teleport us here. So Harrison just forces his way through. He's not one to back down. We need a mode of transportation, and these guys have it. He's flexing his position as an emissary from Alvanista. And we get through. Now the text box is hiding it, but you may have caught a glimpse of some neat little things. Flying machines. What good is a fantasy RPG without a means to fly? These machines operate on magic power, the Rayards. However, we don't have the magical power to use them the way we want to at the moment. They've been able to utilize these in short bursts, but not prolonged flight like we need to cross the ocean with. However, they do have a theory. They want to form a pact with Volt, the spirit of lightning, and have Volt power the Rayards. Thankfully, they give us a pact ring. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I hit a button on my controller, and it turned off. Which is weird, because it's a wired controller. Now there's a cave southwest of Miguel. Now we know that as about the area of the old mausoleum from the first few episodes of the game. Now it was destroyed in the present, but it seems like Volt has moved in, made it his own. So that's our next stop. In order to make these flying machines work, we need to go form a pact with Volt and get him with us. But first, we're going to sleep at the inn. A cat, really? You're cute. You're a cutie patoots. I need you to not be on those stairs. I need you to not be on those stairs. Okay. Don't do it. I'm gonna sleep at the inn one more time, and we'll get another scene with Chester. This time, Archie comes to keep him company in the night. Archie comes to apologize, but those two just can't seem to get on the same wavelength. You can cut the tension with a knife. Anyway, Chester levels up again, which brings him closer to our level. How close? I don't know. Let's check. 26. Not bad. I think that's going to be the closest he gets. Alright, so next time, we're going to go to a, we're going to go visit Morrison's house, see what's going on there, and we'll go to Volt's Cave. We're in the future, guys. It's all kinds of neat.
レアバードですか。世の中は進歩しているのですね。
うん。あんな小さな機械が空を飛ぶなんてね。
なんとも信じがたいが、すでに実用化されてるようだしな。
何言ってんのよ。私のほうきだって空を飛ぶじゃん。
それが一番わけわかんねえんだよ。
私もピアノやってみようかな。
やめとけよ。お前みたいなガサツなやつには似合わねえよ。
なんでいちいち突っかかってくるわけ？
本当のこと言ってやってるだけだろ。
誰もあんたになんか聞いてないわよ。
じゃあ聞こえないところで言ってくれ。
あんたの方こそ耳でも塞いでればいいでしょ。
はいはい。じゃあ次からそうするよ。
嫌なやつ。
I think you can see where that storyline's going here, alright? I think it's obvious. We're all seeing it. We're all on board.
ベネツィア市長の娘さん、ピアノが上手になりましたね。
初めて来た時にはめちゃくちゃ下手くそだったのにな。
まさに努力は報われるという言葉通りだな。
あの曲って確か過去で桜庭さんが弾いてましたよね。
ああ、そうだな。名曲は時代を超えて語り継がれるということだ。
ボルトの洞窟へ行かなくてはいけませんね。
ああ、さっさと契約してしまわないと。
ねえ、ボルトってどこに住んでんの？
ミゲールの町の南西にある洞窟だよ。
お前話聞いてなかったのかよ。
うるさいな。いいじゃん別に。ボルトの
Alright, so next time we'll head to Volt's Cave and have fun there. Probably get electrocuted. Maybe even meet some people. Until then, I'll see you guys.